are going to
Let's
get
go,
the ball
guys. Game
rolling
pertama.
early and just start a
Falcons
big
PH melawan
snowball from that
Alpha7
and try to
Esports.
end the game fast. Let's see though, Land of Dawn.
Gonna hop into game number 1. Team Falcons PH up against Alpha7
Kita lihat aja,
Esports.
guys, ya.
Of course, you got FCAP in the blues on the blue side, A7 on red. Early clear with the Granger helping out Kautizi is a very fast clear. Of course, compared to Hanzo, we just eats up the buff to gain that lead. But I do want to see if Falcons PH is going to do the early invade. Seems like it will not be the plan. Good move from Takashi to make sure that this mid side is under control, and even the pathing for Kingzilla is going to make its way towards the purple buff, completely dodging any sort of potential invade.
For now, it's all good in the jungles of Alpha7 indeed. If you take a look at the talents and emblems though, it's nothing too crazy, I believe, right? PYT for the Kalea, Tenacity though for the Badang. So different approaches here coming from both roamers. But yeah, Dom, all that glue, just the firmness, just the tenacity, being that tanky role. Let's see, will it pay off?
Yeah, you can see even Team Falcons really working together, get that leash on the purple buff to try and get Kautizi, to keep up with Kingzilla. In fact, I feel like Kautizi is slightly ahead in experience for now. Gold lane essentially in a stagnant state. Gusta handling Super Marco pretty well. Dominic spots the gank. Not much threat just yet. Takashi will be able to get away with the dash. 2 A7, keeping up with Falcons.
Okay. And yeah,
Dominic.
for now, it's a slow start. No first blood in the first 2 minutes. And 3-member rotating towards top there just to clear to get the advantage. Level 4 for Few, level 4 for Flap, right? Before the first turtle.
Yeah, Flap is going to push Kingzilla away. Meanwhile, Takashi will be handling Few. Flap actually very out of position. Ogun will jump in. The turtle started on by Kautizi. First blood given over to Kingzilla as the Feather Airstrike comes out from Syndra. Ogun tries to dodge all of it. Lethal Ignition will do the job. As Alpha7 picks off 2 kills of their own. Turtle going over to Team Falcons as Kautizi drops the beat, but doesn't have enough damage until the dashes come true. So at the end of the day, it's Falcons with 3 kills and a turtle.
Wow, it looked good earlier for Alpha7, but then the recovery, and they want more.
Yeah. Kautizi being able to get a massive lead just like that. Seems like Alpha7, they don't really have the most damage, right? All the bursts really came from the Feather Airstrike, and once that was used to kill off, I believe Ogun, they don't really have much gas left in the tank to deal with Kautizi and Flap TZ, who is now on a killing spree as they take out Dominic.
Wow, Team Falcons here creating a statement early. Bottom side though.
Ogun being able to get away with the Tidal Strike. Feather Airstrike doesn't do enough damage. A7, they're making some proactive moves, but Falcons very well prepared to deal with it.
Yeah, good recovery again from Team Falcons. They just know when to really push the buttons and when to disengage. And for now, it is still Team Falcons here leading 1,000 gold. Alpha7 Esports here looking for compensation out of that turtle fight, but couldn't really find the connection just yet. Perhaps now they might focus towards the bottom side here, 2v2.
Oh, it's a blazing duet used already by Gusta.
Not even to
really
clear
getting nothing
waves.
much in return. Didn't really do much to the wave too, which is pretty weird.
Yeah, exactly. And okay, interesting there. That's info. Spells are up though for most teams.
Banting dah.
Ogun with the Tsunami Stand kidnaps Takashi, but Takashi will survive. Good backup with the Feather Airstrike. Unfortunately for Kingzilla, wasn't able to get much done still though. That's 2 ultimates out and a flicker from A7 expended. So this turtle fight is not going to be any easier with Few around just hovering the lantern over the face, and Flap making sure that he's annoying the backline. No one can take down Flap. This should be an easy turtle for Falcons PH.
Yeah, being a level up as well. Kautizi has an advantage. Dominic though, sandbagging.
He's getting pulled back way too many times. Has to commit a flicker as well. So Alpha7, they are using resources just to keep themselves alive. All things considered, Team Falcons PH not too far ahead, just under 2,000. Kingzilla still getting the farm that he needs, but Team Falcons now are going to try and amp up the pressure as they invade at the orange buff.
Falcons again here. Oh.
Just an attempt on Diffuse life. Not really going to be able to do it. Not enough damage just yet. This could be dangerous if they don't know where Flap and Kyle are at. The orange buff side. So that buff is pretty much going to be taken over by KaoTZ. Kingzilla will be 2 levels behind.
A little too premature there, using the ult from Kingzilla, which allowed KaoTZ to just, you use your ult, let me invade your jungle, get your own orange, and yeah, all said and done now. It's going to be top lane here. KaoTZ, 2v1 situation just to clear, but he knows that Kingzilla is hovering around the corner. He backs away.
The Sky Piercer picked up by few, I think. So even Dominic and Takashi, they might have a lot of HP pool, but the Sky Piercer will go right through it. Ogwen facilitating Super Marco in this gold lane, which surprisingly, Super Marco does have that level lead, a full level over Gusta Lagusta, but still, this gold lane hasn't been too eventful.
Not yet. 2,000 gold lead. It seems like Team Falcons, though, they're playing it in the discipline route, right? If they don't have to fight, why fight? If there's a big opening, then they fight. And Alpha7 Esports, they're struggling to find the right angles, trying to find the right connections here. All they can do here is just farm, perhaps give the gold to Gusta Lagusta, so he gets the power spike early with the 3 items. Last turtle, though, it's still in favor of Falcons.
And Ogwen's going to attempt a kidnap, and they will find Takashi. Will again flickers away to try and get to safety. Dominic as a sandbag. Takashi turns around with the ult, but still FlapTZ sticks to honor him. It'll be 1-for-1 trade so far. Better airstrike used by Syndra. FlapTZ stuck on 2 kills for A7. A shutdown going over to Dominic. Turtle will be secured by Team Falcons though.
Beggars can be choosers. They take 2 and they back away. Oh, is this a greedy move by Dom?
Might just go down. He's gonna go for the pass to get away. Thankfully, mid-size, Syndra will also escape from Ogwen. And early on, the Sky Piercer was actually on Super Marco, not Few. Few did get a glowing 1, which will benefit in the long run. Syndra gets jumped on, but Kao just hops over the wall. KaoTZ gets a free kill, but maybe Kingzilla will get him back. KaoTZ knows just that. Good stun at the end. The stagger keeping KaoTZ in place, and Kingzilla wants the kill, but Ogwen keeps him alive. Master Ogwen once more gets the job done. Kingzilla now stuck. Dash over the wall. FlapTZ shows up, and in the end, it's Ogwen who goes down to Gusta Lagusta. A7 responding in kind.
So selfless by Ogwen. He saw that his jungler is in trouble, and KaoTZ moves on towards Kingzilla.
Would have expected KaoTZ to still be around after being chunked down to so low. But Team Falcons now have found that breaking point of A7, taking away the purple buff and mid-tier 1.
Oh, that's not a good sign here for Alpha7. Team Falcons, again, with the calculations there. KaoTZ playing out of his mind right now, 303, and Super Marco now takes the Rome boot, so he wants the gold to himself. Got the Malefic done, and let's see here, Alpha7 Esports, 3 minutes ago, it was just 2K, and now they doubled it. Team Falcons on a roll.
A second item, Holy Crystal for Kyle. That's how confident he feels. The seal used by Ogwen, that will be spotted out by Dom. At least it will be safe. Golden Staff for Kingzilla, still ramping up his farm. Despite being slowed down just a little bit, once that game goes, Kingzilla will be a massive threat to Team Falcons' backline, which so far they have been dealing with pretty well.
All right, the First Lord is up, and Team Falcons, they're not in a hurry. They know that they have control. They want to make sure the far lane is in control as well, and they will start the Lord here. Minute number 9. Alpha7 Esports, what can they do? I think they need to let this Lord go. Perhaps Kingzilla, though, might find a cheeky steal with the
3 levels behind. 3 levels behind Kyle. It's not going to be an easy feat. Yeah, no chance at all. Good coverage from Team Falcons, so that will be the First Lord for the blue team. The invade continues as always, but Alpha7, at least Kingzilla able to gobble up his own buff and secure that for himself, but they will have to play defense for now.
Yeah, at least Gusta Lagusta finds a little compensation as well. Top lane turret, right? That's 1 farm and as well as a turret. So now, yeah, the Brazilian team needs to defend this. They got an okay high ground with the Farsa, with the Blazing Duet in hand as well. So this is the first Lord. I'm sure they will defend all 3 base turrets. Perhaps all the tier 2 though will go out. Team Falcon playing it right.
Kingzilla wants the buff, will get it for himself. So again, just getting whatever scraps that he can. Team Falcons did sync up all the way with Lord coming down mid lane. But like you say, Goni, as long as they keep all that inhibitors alive and hopefully the shields, it would be good. Tsunami slam in the mid side, getting Dominic, who goes into the split instantly. They want to stagger him, bring him back once more with the lift, but Dominic durable enough to escape certain death. Kingzilla from the back, loose for the back line. Few is the target. Ogwen once more protects his teammates. And at the end of the day, Alpha7 takes care of the Lord mid side. They did have to sacrifice the holy defense, but all things considered, things are looking pretty well. Secondary wave coming in. Kingzilla jumps on the field. Ogwen cannot reach him in time. Field's gonna get chumped on. Kaotizi looks for the back line. Field will get away with the Crimson Beacon. Both teams lose no one.
Wow. An attempt there from Team Falcons, right? Trying to poke, trying to perhaps create an opportunity, but Alpha7 Esports still not out of position just yet. They concealed though.
I want to look for some sort of avenue, but Kaotizi is not the target they want to look for. In fact, Dominic will be kidnapped again, and now they respond with the feather airstrike. Dominic splits to try to get away, lifted back for a second time, and they lost Kingzilla, who got spotted out by Super Marco off screen. And without the Hanzo, this is also going to be a dead Dominic. And it's a matter of time before he gets executed. Kaotizi picks up that kill. 2 dead for A7.
Wow, the gamble did not pay off for Alpha7 Esports with that conceal. They lost 2 and an important one as well. Kingzilla is out of the board. Team Falcon, 7,000 gold lead now. They want that mid.
Takashi is going to get run down. One more snipe for Super Marco will do the job. Both Blazing Duet and Feather Airstrike committed, getting nothing much in return. Alpha7 wants to defend this bottom turret. They will try and do so. Unfortunately for Kingzilla, he's going to lose that ultimate instantly. Kaotizi will get away as the turret gets taken care of. Team Falcons really juggling the fight so dang well.
Wow, and they got the bottom side turret and the Lord spawns top. So that's already an objective win for Team Falcons there as they prepare to take on the next Lord. Alpha7 Esports now, they need to turtle their base in their base just to have a chance, right? And time's ticking. Sea Halberd in hand as well for Super Marco. So again, it's going to be tougher now for, let's say, Dominic, for Takashi to find an opening with that Sea Halberd in hand, because Super Marco can just shred them down.
Kingzilla again. Oh, he's in such a rough spot. Kaotizi was waiting at his body. He needs help right now.
Oh, no.
But still, Kaotizi finds the kill. As the Lord spawns bottom, Kingzilla has 30 seconds to wait for.
Oh, you can't be out of position when you're 9,000 behind earlier. And seems like Kingzilla, he is definitely out of position right there. Kaotizi sniff that one out and just exploit that mistake.
Now
with 10k goalie, Tsunami Snam, a kidnap onto Takashi. Takashi just explodes. Kaotizi jumps on the Syndra, cancels the feather airstrike as Dominic tries to hold the line. Gusta also tries, gets a one shot of Macau as he jumps on him and just gives him the pick a 10,000 vote. Team Falcons PH takes game 1 under 14 minutes.
guys.
Oh no!
Oke lah, kita lanjut ke game selanjutnya ya.
What an early start here for